Hi, Ed Lehman Upfit here. This is our Day 3 SEMA Show coverage 2023. We started the day off watching some Baja trucks do some drifting. Then up next, we walk through all of the cars that are involved in the Optima Battery Extreme Streetcar Challenge. And I super dig this Unimog. Up next, we went through the Hoonigan booth. Started off with this Jeep and Subaru. And then this crazy clean Dodge Charger. I can't imagine driving this thing down the road looking around these ginormous turbo. And this is not something you see every day, an overlanding Lamborghini. I think Gladiators ought to come with at least 37s from the factory. It was kind of cool seeing this one on 42s. And I think this was the 5th or 6th six-door unit we've seen at SEMA. Really makes me want to build a 6-door JL. This was a super cool old fire truck. I see them for sale for cheap all the time. It's cool somebody did something with this one. And another super clean Dodge Charger. There were several here. This semi we saw last year. It's an older truck, but it's got an awesome wrap and theme on it that just looks super cool. In a really nice J10 truck, and I don't think I've ever seen an extended cab. And I just noticed it has an Ohio plate. Then over in the Kindigit booth, it was full of really nice stuff as usual. They make some of the nicest stuff that I think's out there. And this miniature motorhome that we saw on a golf cart chassis was one of the coolest things of the day. And I would say there were way too many C8 Corvettes here. This Hummer was an interesting take. That's not something you see every day. Oh, just your everyday average Porsche, or Porsche.
Don't disturb me, I'm overlanding.
And this was their idea of the overlanding area. Last year it was inside with fake grass on the concrete. This year it was in a parking lot. Last year I don't think it was a very good overlanding exhibit, and honestly this year I think it was substantially worse. American Adventure Labs was here with their Gladiator and 392 Wrangler pulling a Gladiator bed trailer. This 392 is for sale on their site for $115,000 and comes equipped with a decent amount of cool stuff. Being in downtown Las Vegas, I don't have a better idea for an overlanding exhibit, but I definitely don't think the parking lot suits. And this is a super cool Wrangler made by The Road Chose Me. It was cool to watch the video on how they made this thing. A lot of people might think it was a Gladiator, but it was a four-door JL that they cut up. Super cool build. So this is a 6-door Gladiator with a 392 under the hood, and all 4 axles steer. A pretty interesting start of a build. And I was surprised on how many golf carts and side-by-sides I saw at the SEMA Show. I don't know if they're cool, but they're not my thing. This old Toyota, that is my thing. It's pretty cool. And this is the new Lynxwell XL radio. Pretty cool. My only complaint on it is I just can't get used to it sticking up over top of the dash. I have their new Gen 5 about to go in my Gladiator, and I'm pretty excited about it. Then we come to the Quake off-road lighting exhibit. They are big into their stuff that they call the freak show builds, like a Corvette, a Volkswagen Carmagia, a Volkswagen Beetle, and a Gladiator on plexiglass wheels. This was another one of the Quake LED freak show rides. It had twin 496 big block Chevys in TH400 transmissions that went into some sort of a chain box to convert it to a single output to the rear axle. Not exactly sure what this thing is or how rare it is, but it was really small and super cool, and I believe it's right-hand drive. Talk about hard to see. Can you imagine looking around this big old blower? I was not a fan of this hearse known as Death Trap, but my wife Sarah kinda liked it. Comment below if you think it's cool. Super cool 3/4 ton Chevy. It's actually on an aftermarket chassis with all new Silverado drivetrain and emissions. And I don't see too many cool Metropolitans, but I enjoyed seeing this one. So that was day 3 at the SEMA Show for us. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe, comment in the comments here, and let us know what your favorite vehicle was. And stay tuned for our day 4, which is pretty much Brodozer after Brodozer, and why I hate them.